Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're playing with some new makeup. Now, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Now, today we're gonna be playing with some ColourPop false eyelashes. We have a new primer, the About Face liquid lipstick, Haus Labs eyebrow pencil, and I have not one, but two different eyeshadow palettes. So I've got the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette as well as the Wonder Beauty face palette. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. All right, you guys, so I've already primed my eyelids and we're gonna go into the Huda Beauty Naughty palette. I know I've been using a lot of Huda Beauty, but there have been a lot of like releases. So this is what it looks like. There's a lot of like neutral shades. There's some shimmers. There's this weird like eye glaze that it's just not my thing, but I do want to try out the other eyeshadows in here. So let me swatch a couple of these. So this one is, that's interesting. That's Passion. That one is Shameless. That one is Please Me. And then that one is Irresistible. Those shades are all very different, but all very like shimmery and beautiful. This one though, Passion, I kind of want to play around with that and see like what it turns out to be. Ooh, that's interesting. Even like trying to blend it a little bit, it's just got a shift. So, intrigued. And here's the other one swatched. All right, so let's jump into this palette. I think the first color I'm gonna go into is the shade Hypnotic. It's just kind of that tan shade that's good for the crease. It's a lot darker than I was thinking. Oh, I guess I could have gone into Filthy, which is that pinkish shade. I know this isn't new, but I did want to try it out, and I do like Huda Beauty's eyeshadow palettes. And she just released the new like Brown Obsessions, which I want them. So if you guys want to see a video on those and maybe 3 different eye looks using each individual eyeshadow palette, put that down below if that's something that you guys want. Actually, I was planning on just doing one eye. I'm gonna focus on this eye and then I'll finish that one off camera. I completely forgot what I was doing today. Then I'm gonna go into this shade Rough. It's just a little bit darker of a tan shade. Put that in the outer crease or in the outer V. I mean, this is a really pretty neutral palette. I'm gonna go into the shade Naughty. Just a little bit darker. It's more of like a, I don't know, a cocoa brown, milk chocolate brown. Just put that in the outer V as well. Slowly build up our depth. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, Spicy. I really like how that just blended out and just built. Let's see. Ooh, that's a pretty shade too. That one is Provocative, which is very beautiful. It's that one right there. But I feel like I still want to use this one and just play around with it. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go into Passion. I'm going to use my middle finger for this one. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Ooh. That is very interesting. I really like the dimension to it. Ooh. That is so beautiful. It's just so interesting. I wonder how it would look with a little bit of the shade Shameless, because that one's just kind of like a pink glitter topper. I'm not gonna put it a lot, just a little, and try it out. So I'm gonna put that on my ring finger because it also has an interesting shift, and just place that. And I didn't want to lose like the blue duochrome type of shift to it. Interesting. I am going to go back into the shade Spicy and give some of our depth back in the outer V. Ooh, I really like how that turned out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, finish this eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I've got my eyes done as far as I can until I get the rest of my face makeup on. As far as like new face products, the only thing I have is a new primer. So this is the Revlon Prime Plus Mattifying and Pore Reducing Makeup and Skincare Primer. It's infused with artichoke extract, salicylic acid, and AHAs. So this one I'm gonna try out. I don't have a new foundation, which is probably a good thing because when I try out a new primer and a foundation, I have to go back and try them out separately anyways. So I'm gonna try this out, and then I'm gonna use a foundation and concealer I know. So like the L'Oreal Infallible I'm gonna use, and then I'm gonna go and use the Huda Beauty concealer, the Overachiever again. But the last time I used it, I wasn't a fan, so I'm gonna try it once more and decide if I need to declutter it. Now it's coming. Okay, so it kind of looks like lotion. It doesn't really have a scent, which is nice, especially if you don't like scented makeup products. Ooh, it's kind of thick. I'm just gonna focus it in the areas that are usually pretty like porous and where I really need the mattifying, which is my T-zone. And I only did like about one pump, and I'm feeling like I need another one. So go back in with a little bit more. That may still be more than I need. It feels nice on the skin, it really does. Like it feels hydrating, but it's supposed to be mattifying, which, let's see. I mean, it looks really nice so far. It feels good on the skin. the true test will be putting foundation and concealer on. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've done my foundation, concealer, powder. I even did my contour and bronzer just because I don't have anything new in those categories. But I have some thoughts about the primer. So when I first applied it, like I couldn't really tell a difference between like the size of my pores, but it did seem to have mattified my skin a little bit. Now, when I applied my foundation, and I've been using the L'Oreal Infallible for a while now, since it came out, I think it's been like 2 years, 2.5. It started to like gather really weird, like in the pore area. I did put on some like hydration, like for prep prior to doing my makeup and everything, but then it seemed to like dry out this area a little bit, which to me, I need that hydration in that area, especially because my eyes naturally crease, but I wasn't a fan of it. I think if someone who is like super oily wanted to try this out, it'd be not too bad. But for me, especially with the foundation that I know works well on my other primers, I probably won't continue using this. So sorry, it's not my cup of tea. I really wanted to try it and I wanted it to work, but it didn't. So I did do the rest of like everything I needed to do. Now I can go back in, finish off the eyes, and then I have a palette that is like a face and eye palette, but I want to use the blush and the highlighter that's in there. So let's go back in to the Naughty Nudes. All right, so I'm gonna go back into this shade. This mirror is so bulky. This shade right here, Hypnotic. I'm gonna just brush that under the eye area like I usually do. Just because this shade is so pigmented, but it's really pretty. And then I want to go into this shade Naughty. Actually, I want to go into the shade Untamed. I haven't used that yet. And it looks like it's more of like a reddish brown. Ooh, yeah, that's really pretty. And see, I concentrated it in the outer V and I slowly dragged it so it's not too overly pigmented in the inner corner. And then I'm gonna go back into the shade Spicy because that was the darkest shade that we used in the outer V. Put that in the outer V and drag it underneath. So pretty. Now for blush and highlight. This is the Wander Beauty Getaway palette. This, I want to say, came in like a BoxyCharm, but it's got the eyeshadows and I just wasn't feeling the eyeshadows, but I want to try this blush right here. And then can you see that highlight? Like, that is so beautiful. There, it's kind of picking up. And I think because I used a darker shade of foundation today, it should work. So let's go into the blush. The blush is called Day Trip. so pigmented. Why does my nose itch so freaking bad? Alright, I'm gonna use that highlighter shade, which is After Hours. I'm gonna use that in the inner corner. It's more of a champagne yellow. It's okay, it's just not my favorite for an inner corner highlight. And I don't think there was one in the eyeshadow palette. No, actually, Flower Power in the top looks like it'll work. Yeah. Much better. Now, that is a very glittery shade. Because Flower Power, when mixed together, so this one right here is Flower Power. When it mixes together, it looks like that. But I was able to pull just the white fragments right there and use that as an inner corner highlight. The shimmers are very interesting in this palette. I mean, it could technically be a highlighter. Anyways. All right, now let's use After Hours on the cheeks. The other thing that is killing me is my lines. Like, they're more prevalent right now after using that primer. Like, it's really pretty. It's actually kind of subtle for a highlighter that I would use, but I like it. Now I do want to swatch. Ooh, the eyeshadows are so buttery in here. Maybe I should have used it. Those are really pretty. Bungalow, and then this one is Road Trip. Ooh, those are really pretty. And then there's two mattes in here. Maybe I will have to try it out, but it's cute. Ooh, yeah, those shimmer shades are really pretty. We're back to being pale again because I have a new sunless tanner I want to try. So I'm letting what I have on fade off, and I exfoliated today so I can try out a new sunless tanner. Anyways, now for eyebrows. I have the Haus Laboratories. This is the Edge Precision Brow Pencil in medium brown. So try this out. This reminds me of like my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Like very similar packaging, but it's smaller. Actually, 0.07 or 0.002 ounces. This actually, the ABH Brow Wiz actually has more. So I'm gonna try and do my brows on camera with you guys. We'll see. My hair hair is looking fuzzy today. So I always start in like, based off of my nose, I will find my beginning point of my brow. And actually, not too bad. So I try and get my shape, fill it in, and then go from there. So let's see what we can do. I'm gonna go finish my brows off camera and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. I finished my eyebrows. I think they look okay. I like the Haus Labs eyebrow pencil. It's super easy to put on. It's just, for me, it's a little bit more difficult putting my eyebrows on camera. So that's why I had to go off camera to finish them. And then I decided I was also gonna put some false eyelashes on because these are way more dramatic than my eyelashes. These are the ColourPop Bambi Falsies in the style Oh Dear. Yeah, Oh Dear. I was gonna try them when I did the ColourPop X Bambi video, but I just wasn't feeling falsies, so I said I would do it in one of my other videos. So today was the day. They were super easy to apply. I used my Lily Lashes eyeliner to apply them because that's got the false eyelash glue in it already, but made it go on so easy. They feel great on the eyes. They're a little dramatic. They're not overly dramatic like the Lily Lashes ones that I use. But now we need to do my lips. Actually, I need setting spray. So we're gonna use the Morphe setting spray. This one's really nice because it's a continuous mist. And it smells so good. I just like to press it in on the cheeks, especially with whatever powders were still left over. And if there's any like big droplets, it presses it into. Now for lips, I don't know how I feel about this shade. This also came in, I want to say it was my Ipsy, but it's the About Face liquid lipstick. This is Halsey's brand, and I just saw a video that she did with Manny MUA, and they used all of the About Face. But this shade, it's like a berry, like a dark berry. So I'm not gonna line my lips. It's supposed to be a liquid lipstick and it's matte. We will see. Ooh. You guys. All right. It has an interesting scent. That's a look. I could just do that. Well, it's mattifying. You guys. All right, I think it's. You guys, seriously, I don't know what I was expecting, but you guys, this. Oh my God, you guys, this lip color. So first off, I'm thinking it's this shade, like the top. It is so much darker. It is like, I wouldn't say it's like blood red. It's like, I don't have the words for it, but one, like it transferred a little bit, but that's in like, you guys. In the areas that it got like really weird in the corners, it was able to come off a little bit with my finger. I guess we'll see how long this how long it lasts today. But you guys, this was not the shade that I was going for with this look. And I feel like the lip kind of transformed the eye look more into, I don't know, I'm kind of getting like Wednesday Addams vibes because I have my braids too. Like, put your comments down below. Like, what are you getting from this? Because, wow. Now, the one thing I will say, like, it's really weird right here. It's lighter than the rest, and I was trying to like add more lipstick to like see if I could even it out, but like, it's kind of patchy in certain areas, and I don't know if that's because I should have done like a lip mask and then a hydrator before I put it on. So I don't know that I can wear this a lot, but I want to kind of try that out and see if it helps with the application. But otherwise, like this color, I have not worn like this type of color in a long time, and I can't stop looking at my lips in the mirror. It's so weird. Anyways, and I had this like lip gloss to put on top of it, but I just kind of want to leave it like this. Like, I don't know what Justin's gonna say. Anyways, you guys, that is it for this look. The primer, still not a fan of, just because like I can still see my pores right through. Can you guys see them? Like, am I just crazy? I don't know. My foundation is gathered in areas that it doesn't normally with the other primers that I've used, and it bothers me. Everything else turned out really pretty. Like this eyeshadow palette, I want to play around with it some more. I really like how the eyes turned out, especially this shade right here. Like, that is so beautiful. The false eyelashes Wasn't planning on doing it, but you know what? Why not? The Wander Beauty face palette, these shades right here, actually I want to try out the eyeshadows, but the blush and the highlighter were really pretty, so that I think would be really good for travel, but I do want to try out the eyeshadows. And then the brow pencil, I really like it. It's a brow pencil, it's not too waxy, it went on like seamlessly. When I was putting this eyebrow on, it was working well. I just needed to go off camera because my prerogative, but you guys, that's it for the new makeup that I was trying out. That's it for this look. Okay, you guys, so I had some technical difficulties. My SD card just filled up. I can't find my spare SD card. So we just switched to my iPhone to finish the outro. That's it for this look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications and new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Until next time, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in my next one.